Hey guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from the 2015 New York Toy Fair, and I'm here at the Mezco Toys booth with Pierre, who's going to show us some of the awesome latest product for 2015. So how's the show going for you so far?
It's going very good. It feels good to have a bunch of licenses that are being really well received and that we're really happy and proud of. So it makes the show as an experience as a whole even better. So.
Excellent. Well, that's great to hear. And you guys have some really cool things on display here that I think a lot of people are very anxious to see. So let's start checking it out.
All right. Well, we've got what you're seeing in here is the first offerings of our Mortal Kombat license. The top shelf here on the left is Series 1 with Raiden, Sub-Zero, and Scorpion. And on the right side, it's Series 2 with Kitana, Kotal Khan, and Quan Chi. And again, all these designs are from MKX, the game that's coming out in a few months. As you can see, the figures are super articulated. They've got ball joints everywhere. You could squeeze a ball joint in. And we are very much behind this as a brand. So we've already started development on Series 3. We're working up a 4-inch line. We've got 12-inch figures coming, as well as 2-inch Mezits, bobbleheads, and plush. And we're expecting big things from MK. So
excellent! Wow, so it's a really wide range of figures here. I mean, you got the 6-inch scale, you got the 4-inch scale. You said you're doing 12-inch scale as well. Sub-Zero and Scorpion there. These look really, really cool.
Thank you, thank you. Again, we're really excited about the game and the characters. Like I'm an MK fan from back in the day. So these are not quite classic designs, but I still recognize the characters and love them.
So is it, at this point, is it just based on the new game? Is there any plans to maybe look past that and kind of go into the past with Mortal Kombat?
We have the entire library. At this point, we don't want to release a classic Scorpion that's going to compete with the current Scorpion because we don't want retail confusion. Right. We'll get to 112 in a bit. We do have the ability to do Mortal Kombat into 112. But we'll get to that when we get to 112. So.
Sounds good. All right, so Mortal Kombat's looking exciting. What other stuff we got down the line here?
We've got the continuation of our 2-inch Mezits line. DC has been great to work with on the whole, and we've got some movie stuff and some comic book stuff. Tim Burton's Batman, both from the '89 film and from Batman Returns. We've got the Batmobile, Penguin, Catwoman. We're also doing some new 2-inch Mezits from the comics. We've developed a Green Arrow and Deathstroke. And what you're seeing here is just previous releases from the 2-inch Mezit line, so 66 Batman, as well as some new 52 stuff.
Excellent.
We're also unveiling a 24-inch Bugs Bunny.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing.
Which will be articulated. It won't be super articulated, but his head, I think, will be ball-jointed shoulders, and then some cut joints here and there so he can stand properly. But it's a great-looking figure, and I'm looking forward to that one.
It's so massive. I mean, how cool is that?
I grew up with Looney Tunes, so this is big for me.
Right,
It's awesome.
Absolutely. So down below that, we have Thundercats. We got a new addition to the large-scale lineup there?
We do. Tigra, it's been a long time coming, and the art director in the office and myself are huge Thundercats fans, and it hurt us when the line didn't continue as it was supposed to. So we've been fighting to get Tigra out for more than a year now. We're closer now to getting them done than we were then. And if we can get Tigra done, I know we still have Wily Kit and Wily Cat to go before we can complete the core group. But if we can get Tigra done, I'll sleep better at night, honestly, because I know a lot of people have been waiting for him, and as have I. So,
okay. So there's probably really no other plans to do anything else with Thundercats beyond this, or? I
mean, honestly, we have to see how it goes. If it was up to us, like I've been telling people, we'd be making Snow Meow. We'd be making an in-scale Cat's Lair. I love Thundercats. So it's really about retail reception, which is understandable. I mean, they get Lion-O, they get Mum-Ra. The further you get away from the core characters, the less they know who they are.
Right.
Exactly.
But if we can get that Tigra, like you said, at least we can complete pretty much the core team without Wily Kit and Wily Cat at least.
That's the hope. That's the hope. So.
Excellent. Okay, well, there we go. Very cool.
All right, and then moving on here, we've got the continuation of Breaking Bad. The license continues to be amazing. The debut of Better Call Saul just was a huge boost for us. If anything, it's like Breaking Bad -1. It's the same creative team, same aesthetic, the same feel. So we're continuing our Breaking Bad line still with a 6-inch Saul figure coming out in the summer. Gus is out now. There's also an exploded version of Gus from that fateful episode, which is exclusive to Entertainment Earth. We've got a 12-inch Heisenberg coming, and we're also developing 3 brand new 6-inch figures. So we've got Walter White in his iconic underwear. Tidy Whitey's awesome. We've got Mike, who also appears in Breaking Bad, so it's, Better Call Saul, excuse me, and a Jesse figure. And the nice thing about the debut of Better Call Saul is it opens up characters like Tuco. Tuco was an awesome character in Breaking Bad, but he wasn't really around very long. and now he's a recurring character in one of the best shows on TV. So it opens up brand new Breaking Bad characters, which is awesome for us.
That's fantastic. Very cool.
Yeah. Next to that, we've got Sons of Anarchy. Again, it's a great line. It's doing very well for us. We've got Gemma and Opie coming out next month. We've developed a 12-inch Jax figure, and we're also doing a 6-inch version of that same 12-inch figure. It's a brand new sculpt. It's an update to our original Jax release. A very threatening-looking figure, which I think does justice to the character.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, very cool.
All right, so this is the first release in our 112 collective line. It's a 6-inch fully articulated figure with real cloth clothing. Batman features 32 points of articulation, and this is obviously from The Dark Knight Returns. We've got 3 different versions of this Batman. We have black and gray, which is the regular release. We've got light blue and gray, which is exclusive to Diamond through previews, and then the dark blue and gray, which is exclusive to Mezco Toys, Mezco Direct, our website. Awesome. We're also unveiling a mutant leader figure to go up against your Batman. I know there are actually a couple villains in The Dark Knight Returns. He's actually my favorite, so it was cool to work on him and get him done. I don't think there's really been a figure done of mutant leader previously,
yeah,
so
that's pretty cool.
It is. It's very cool, and I'm just really excited about the 112 line. I can't wait for you guys to get them in hand and be able to play with them.
Yeah.
Batman actually landed in port in mid-January, and due to the port slowdown, they actually never got off the boat. The boat's still sitting in the water off the dock.
Been so many problems with the ports. I keep hearing that from everybody, so I understand.
It's really frustrating because we've made such a big deal about this figure. We've been telling people about it since San Diego last year. So to have a delay that's completely out of our hands, like at least if it was our fault, we could say, all right, listen, it's our fault. It's frustrating to be like, it's those guys, but we're still getting blamed for it.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
So that's life, Hopefully they'll be shipping soon, and you guys can experience the cool figures that we've been experiencing in the office. So hopefully.
Very cool, and Batman 112 looks great, and we got more 112 figures to look at here
we do. Over there we go.
Excellent.
So what you guys are seeing here is the second figure in our 112 line. Judge Dredd, obviously from the 2000 AD comic. As high-end as we can possibly get him. So it's a leather-like fabric. He's fully articulated. He's got 32 points of articulation. The clip comes out of his gun. He's got a spare clip in his belt. He's got 2 grenades that come out. He's got a place to put his gun, and he's got a knife that comes out of the sheath in his boot. The zipper actually works on him. We're also tooling up a Lawmaster, which you'll see on the top shelf here. His iconic ride through Mega City 1. At this point, it's too early for me to talk about release dates or price because we don't know how it's going to be made yet. Right. We're discussing things like lights and sounds, computer screens that light up, engine sounds, guns that fire. So we want 112 to be as high-end as we can possibly get it. The point is that we want the aesthetic of a 12-inch figure or even an 18-inch figure at 6-inch for a third of the price. Right. So some companies are doing 12-inch figures for $250. Our Dredd's up for pre-order now for $65. Wow. We're trying to, and at the same time, we're trying to set a new bar. 6-inch figures have been around for a really long time. They've never been around like this. So we'd like to set an industry standard and really start the race for the better toy. That's what
so I assume it's safe to assume then that you're looking to go beyond what we've seen with Batman and Judge Dredd, maybe doing some more stuff after this.
I have at least 8 figures in development right now, and I'm busier than you can possibly imagine trying to get them all done. So just because you're not seeing a bunch of new stuff doesn't mean we're not working on a bunch of new stuff. And the plan, so far as I understand it, is going forward, we're not going to unveil a figure and then have you guys wait 8 months to get them. Right. We're going to put the pre-order up much closer to ship date so that we can ship when the excitement is still at the peak. So
awesome. Well, very, very cool. A lot of cool things going on with the 112 scale. A lot of great things here at the Mezco booth. So, Pierre, thank you very much for taking the time to walk us through everything that you guys have coming out. A lot of exciting stuff here.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for coming. You guys are awesome. So I hope you enjoyed Mezco Toys and Toy Fair as a whole. So.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Well, there you go, guys. A look at what's coming out from Mezco here at the 2015 New York Toy Fair. Be sure to stay tuned right here for the latest from the event.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at Toy Fair 2015. Follow at Pixel Dan on Twitter or /Mandalorian30 on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in to your premier source for all things toys, Pixel Dan. See you again. Stay up to date with Toy Yak and Pixel Dan at Toy Fair 2015. Follow at Toy Yak Pack on Twitter or Toyak on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in and see you again